What is up, YouTube? How is everyone doing today? It is our second month already in the program. So we still got the volume block, but we have completed our first month of the volume block. I did get word that my first competition this year, if hopefully I get a spot, if it's meant for me, I'm sure I will. Sign up is on February 15th, but my first meet will be June 1st, I believe. So it's coming up quick in a sense that it's 3 months away, February, March, April, May, June. So we got to get it locked down. We got to be training with intensity. We have 3.5 months to train and to just be our absolute best. We got to make sure our nutrition is in check, make sure recovery is in check, that I'm getting the right sleep, I'm getting the right training schedules down, and I'm lifting not too heavy right now, but I'm lifting the heaviest that I can. And I'm not trying to jip myself of that practice, in a sense, that training. I want to be fully prepared. I'm here to win. I'm training to win. And then on the day that I compete, I'm there to just lift. So right now, here in these training sessions, I have a mentality that I'm going to win. I need to be the best. I need to train like I'm already the best, and I'm going to win when I get there. But when I get there, to let the nerves settle, it's just a day lifting with the boys, right? So let's really get these training sessions in. Let's hit them with intensity. We really need to lift every weight like it's in the competition. We need to lift it with intent. So that's the goal. We want to make sure that our form is getting better and more consistent, so that when I do get under the bar on competition day, I kill it. And I don't need to think about form, and I can just go under that bar and lift some heavy weight. I'm hyped up. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't know. I've been waiting for my next competition. I've been itching for it. So I'm ready, and fingers crossed, everything goes well, and I can hit some big numbers at this competition, especially working with my coach for a longer period of time, where my last competition, I only worked for him for 7 weeks, and I hit some crazy numbers, but I had so much more left in the tank. So hopefully this one I can go all out and just destroy my body and lift the heaviest that I've ever lifted, destroy my records. With that being said, it is Monday, February 3rd. We are heading into our week 1 of this month, but week 5 of the training schedule, the training plan. We have some low bar squats, 3 sets of 5 reps, and then finishing off with a fatigue triple. And then we'll head into our bench press. We have the 3 count paused comp grip bench press. And our bench press has been improving immensely. I've been feeling tighter. I've been feeling stronger and more stable. And my numbers have been just jumping up pretty consistently every week. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm not going to lie. This week has started off horribly. It's Monday. I picked up a shift for today at 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. So 2 classes to train. And I woke up because my phone went off, which is crazy because I only recently turned on my buzzer on my phone. And I don't usually put on alarms. And I just kind of let my body wake up, because it always does. And it did today. It did. But then I turned around and went back to bed, not even remembering that I had work this morning. So I woke up and it was 5:50. I had to be at work for 6. It's 15 minutes away. I literally like just went to the washroom, put water in my hair, drank some Listerine, and put my sweater on and pants, the first things that I saw, and I bolted out of here. I got there in like 10 minutes, and the class was started, and I just jumped in, started helping people, and I said, I'm sorry to the manager. He's like, it's all right, things happen. So hopefully it's all good, but it's off to a wacky start. Yesterday, on Sunday, I did my treadmill test for OFAI. So I completed that. I hit it. I did it well. And I passed it. So that's another thing checked off of my firefighting checklist. I did have to pay a guy off to do it. So I booked it for Sunday, but I forgot completely that I had made plans with my cousins and my uncle to go snowboarding on Sunday. So I had to be out of there by like 12. And my test was supposed to start at 12, but it usually would start later, like 12:31. So I was waiting there. I go to them, I'm like, could you bump me up? I need to go. Like, is there any way that I can get in earlier? No, we'll have to wait and see, blah, blah, blah. You're booked in at 12, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm waiting. It's 12. It's 11:30, and she's about to call up the next 2 people. So I'm like, let me ask the people that I'm sitting with. Are you here for the treadmill test? Yes. 3 people said yes. So I'm like, okay. We're all here. Like, in my mind, I'm like, we're all here to be firefighters. So someone out of the kindness of their heart, right? Because we're here to help the public, serve the public, the community, and like try and save lives in a sense, like when it's needed. So I'm like, someone's got to be selfless, right? Wrong. I asked them, I'm like, does anyone here want to give up their spot? I really have to go. I have to be somewhere. And it would be really helpful if one of you guys could just give me up the spot. You would go next. So it'd be like a 30-minute wait. Would it make really a big difference for you guys? One guy was like, yeah, it would make a big difference. Sorry, blah, blah, blah. The other guy was like, I have to go somewhere too. And the other guy was like, just silent. And I looked at him and he's like, yeah, I got places to be. So I'm like, okay, let me see. Do you really have places to be? I go, I'll pay you. Sold. Boom. Okay. So you're here for the paycheck. You're not here to serve and protect the community as firefighters do. You are here for the job, the 7 days a month, the paycheck, the pension, the whatever. I was like, you know what? Paid him off. He gave me his spot. I did it. I passed, and I was out of there. He didn't even have to give me a spot after being paid, but it just shows you that people will do almost anything for money. It's a sad world we live in a sense, that they didn't even want to give up their spot just out of the kindness of their heart, even though that's the profession they're kind of going into. They instead said, I had places to be, I have to go somewhere, until I took out money and I got money involved, and then they were down for anything. That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. That in reality, it really didn't make a difference if you went next and I took your spot. But you wanted something out of it. God bless that man. I hope he passed his treadmill test. I don't know, because I left. I hope he passed. I hope in the end he gets a firefighting position. And I hope that he opens up his heart a bit more, because obviously it's OFAI. It's really messy there. It's like you get scheduled at a time and like an hour later you go. So I get it. It is a lot of waiting. It's annoying and it gets frustrating at times. But mine was scheduled at 12. I got there at 10, hoping and praying they were gonna like give me a spot. They didn't. So is what it is. I completed it. I passed it. It's done for 6 months. I have it. So hopefully I can get my DZ. I can pass that practical, and then hopefully I have my stage 3 coming up this week on Wednesday. I have a prep course tomorrow. Fingers crossed, pray for me that I hopefully pass everything so I don't have to repay and rebook, because if I fail this one, I'd have to wait 15 days, book it again, and pay it again, which I really do not want to do because I'm broke. I'm very, very broke, but it's all right. I'm willing to put in the time, effort, and money as of right now, because you know what? I have gone into a groove with lifting and filming, and I've gone into a groove with work. So I might as well use that other extra time that I do have to pursue firefighting, because I did go to school for it. I have all my certificates for it. I'm qualified for it. Might as well. It does give me the time. And if it's not for me, if at the end of the day I don't think I can handle it, I will leave. But for me right now, it is something that I do want to get into, and it's been on the bucket list. I train for it, and I love the training for it. So might as well try and get in and see what happens. If it's not for me, it's not for me. But who knows until you try. All right, enough talking. Let's get warmed up. Let's get loose. Let's get the blood pumping, flowing through the body, and let's hit the squats and see how we're feeling today. Sets have been complete. I'm honestly feeling really good on my squats right now. Those are the warm-up sets though. So we'll see how we feel when we get into the working sets, starting at 150 kgs and then working our way up from there. Our last set is probably going to be around 185 to 190. And then we have the fatigue triple. And we'll see how we're feeling after that last set to see what we load up for that fatigue triple. Before I get into my working sets though, I did want to just take a moment here, take a breather, and read you something that my mom sent me. I don't know, it really opened my eyes in a sense, helped me calm my nerves for the couple seconds I was reading this. I've been very bent out of shape recently, as you know. I'm very open with that. If you've seen my other videos, you know that this winter's been tough for me. I've been just trying to fill my days with things to do, with editing, filming, lifting, work, just so that I don't fall back into the dumps and just crumble like a cookie. It's just been mentally taxing, and my mind's been all over the place. So it's just been a couple months of bad headspace, bad mental space. But let me read you this, and hopefully you'll resonate with it. You'll maybe get something out of it. Follow me one step at a time. That is all I require of you. In fact, that is the only way to move through this space-time world. You see huge mountains looming, and you start wondering how you're going to scale those heights. Meanwhile, because you're not looking where you're going, you stumble on the easy path where I am leading you now. As I help you get back on your feet, you tell me how worried you are about the cliffs up ahead. But you don't know what will happen today, much less tomorrow. Our path may take an abrupt turn, leading you away from those mountains. There may be an easier way up the mountain than is visible from the distance. If I do lead you up the cliffs, I will equip you thoroughly for the strenuous climb. I will even give my angels charge over you to preserve you in all your ways. Keep your mind on the present journey, enjoying my presence, walking by faith, not by sight, trusting me to open up the way before you. It hits hard, I'm not gonna lie. I get emotional. And it's so true. So it's a book that this girl written, and she takes Bible verses. So that one was from Psalms 18:29 and Psalms 91:11 to 12, and a little bit from 2 Corinthians 5:17. And to put it in more of just layman's terms, God will help you through all of your problems, your worries. We as a society are constantly looking at the top of the mountain saying, I need to get there, and that's where I want to be. But through that, your head's up, right? And you're not looking at where you are right now. And we need to focus on the now rather than where we want to be. Because if we're constantly looking up at where we want to be, if we're constantly looking ahead in the future of where we want to be, we cannot enjoy the now, the present moment that's happening to us now. So if you're watching this, if that helped you, if that resonated with you, even if it didn't, maybe you can now just start looking at the now. Start enjoying the present moment and trusting that whatever happens in the future, God's got you. There is no worries and struggles because God is there to guide you. God is there to equip you with what you need for the big moments in your life. You have to put in the work and you have to walk. You have to walk up that mountain. You have to choose to walk up that mountain. At the end of the day, it's your choice what you choose. But God is trying to tell you that if you choose to walk up that mountain, if you choose to get through life in a sense, He'll be right beside you. And that's all you need is Him. And I struggle with this so much. I struggle with it so much to just be like, God, all they need is you in life, because it's so difficult when, like, I really want a family. I really want a wife, right? And to obtain those things, I first need to only have God. I first need to really trust in God and follow God. Because without God, I will find myself in a relationship that will hurt me. It's happened to me, and it constantly does, because I am ready to latch on to almost any girl. And it's sad to say, because I'm just so worried that I won't have anyone. I have my beautiful family now, but I want my own little family. I want my own kids, my wifey that loves me and that will do anything for me. We can cuddle up beside each other and just talk for hours, watch a movie, go for walks, skiing, adventures. But because I want that so badly, I'm constantly looking at the future instead of just being like, this is what I have now. I'm here with me and I got my family. So let me spend time with my family and building myself to be a better me, because God has someone for me in the future. But when I get there and I'm just this shitty person, I'm going to fumble that wife and she's going to leave me. So let's focus on the now. Let's get better as humans. Let's get better than we were yesterday and just enjoy our time and walk up that mountain, because God's got us. All right, enough being said. Let's hit this working set. We got 3 working sets, the fatigue triple at the end. And we'll see how we're feeling and get into that back session. Holy shit, I forgot. Oh my, that was not an easy fatigue triple. I'll tell you that much. That one, I had to put a little bit of extra work into that one. Oh my. I feel like empty in my stomach right now. All I ate today was a big bowl of fruits, mango, orange, green apple, and banana with a little bit of yogurt in it. So that's all I'm using right now for my fuel, plus whatever fat, I got that fat left on me, so using that as well. But yeah, I feel empty, so that one was a bit harder to get a good proper brace. Like I was saying in one of my other videos, when I feel bloated, I feel a lot stronger and I feel like I can get a better brace because there's already that pressure on my stomach. But right now I feel empty, so I'm using like all core and air to really engage that nice tightness. But we got it done. That is 200 kgs, around 440 pounds. And at first I was like, it doesn't seem like a lot, right? And then I was like thinking back to myself, a year ago, I was only repping 4 plates. So that's like 405 for 3. That would be like my max rep range. I would be 405 for 3, and then I'd be like, okay, I can't rep any more than that. And I can't rep more weights, and I can't go above 3. And I was stuck there. And now I'm like, damn, I just hit, what was it? On my last one, 190 for 5. kgs, which is like, what, 415-ish for 5. And I got hyped up, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, wow, that is insane progress. In like a month of progressively overloading, I've just broken my past PRs when it comes to rep ranges. So I'm honestly ecstatic about that. I'm really excited and happy. And I just can't wait to see what happens when we get into that strength block. I'm going to just keep it consistent in this volume block. We're going up around 10 kgs every week, which is around 20 pounds. So we'll see what happens. We'll see where this goes. And in a month or so, I'll get into that strength block and we'll see what numbers we can be pushing around and playing around with before that competition comes around. I'm excited, and I just want to have fun with it. Like, it's all it is at the end of the day. It's just a lot of fun. And to say that I can put this on my back and squat it 3 times, I'm honestly happy with that. So that's the squat session done. We'll get set up, get these weights off, get set up for the bench, and get into our bench session. It is, I believe, 5 sets of 3 with the paused reps. Last week was incredible on my bench. Hopefully we can get that same tightness with our bench today and the rest of the week, because if we can consistently get that tightness down and just consistently get the form proper, our bench is going to skyrocket. So let's get set up for that. Let's get into our bench session and let's complete this workout session for the day. Here we go.
No choice, and I'm here to let go, 'cause I need it. Never felt this. It's knocking in my heart. I want to run away and don't look back, go to hiding place. I just want to free myself alive and never be the same girl. But I can't escape another paper, and I have to work tonight 'cause I'm late work. Hey, I want to run away and don't look back.
Whew, all right. Another good bench session. I felt good on that one. During that session, I got hyped up. I'm not gonna lie. I realized that I was benching 240 here for the 3 count paused reps. And I'm feeling stronger, I'm feeling tighter. And it's just moving so much easier. I'm getting like hyped up right now because I can't wait for the competition. As soon as I knew there was a competition coming around in a couple months, I got hyped. And I'm just so ready to do it. Like, I just really want to get back into a competition. But during this time now, I need to calm myself down and remember that progressively I need to just overload the weight and slowly instead of trying to just jump up, right? So we got this. I'm honestly so happy right now. But we have to remember what I read today, and that is to focus on the now, the here. Because yes, I know the competition is upcoming and I want to just jump forward, but I need to remember that right now is the top of the mountain and I need to find my path to the top and God will guide me. So I just need to keeping my head on that path so that when time comes around, I don't stumble and fall back down that mountain. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope God blesses you, your family, your friends. And I hope you have an amazing week ahead of you. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.